You play these games where you shoot people in these video games, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're afraid that someday he might do that in the real world, right?
Yes.
How many guns are in your house?
Quite a few, but they are all locked up.
How many guns are in your house?
More than 50. My husband was a collector.
You are concerned that you have a child that might jump from virtual reality to reality and shoot people, and you have over 50 guns, including assault rifles, in your house.
Yes.
Common sense alert.
That is something that we're trying to deal with. Those all were my husband's. You can't just...
What kind of car do you have?
A Chevy Trailblazer.
There you go. Back her up to the garage. Open the tailgate while he's at school. Load them all in there. Go down to the gun shop. Have that guy come outside, take an inventory, and walk away with a hat full of money and no guns. Okay? Now, I mentioned commando parenting because we have to go back to basics, which I mentioned before, and basics are we don't reward bad behavior. Bad language from a 12-year-old is bad behavior. Violence is bad behavior. So we know he can behave well because he does when he's with you, right? Okay, so we know he can do it, but we start from zero. And here's what listen, I've worked with Child Protective Services for years, and here's what you're required to do. You're required to provide him a stable, safe environment. That means warm, dry, food, medical, academics, a room with a bed and a blanket and a pillow would be nice. It doesn't require posters on the wall, television, video games, computers. Those are all privileges. And if he wants those things, he earns them a step at a time. And the commitment to commando parenting is really, really important. It's total immersion commitment or you'll sabotage the plan. Must have whatever it takes mentally, 100% consistent with consequences. It's kind of akin to an intervention. You've got to create and keep a unified front with family members, anybody that's helping. You must be willing to shake things up. That means you got to change the whole situation here. The most important mission of your life has got to be to turn this thing around. Are you willing to do what I'm talking about?
I am.
If I get you help to do it, I don't think you can do it on your own.
No, that was I'm willing to do whatever I have to, but I just need to know how to handle what happens when the situation goes badly.
When you choose the behavior, you choose the consequences. I mean, if he decides that he wants to be oppositional, if he wants to be a hard guy, then you've got to be prepared to do whatever it takes to get control of your home. And look, there's all this stuff about does playing violent video games translate to violence in the real world? The answer is no. There's absolutely no research whatsoever that suggests that playing violent video games translates to violent behavior in life. It just doesn't. And they say that there's an addiction. Playing video games does light up neurological pathways to the pleasure centers. So does a dip of ice cream. Whether you call it addiction at a neurological level or not, it is clearly dysfunctional to the extent that he's doing it and he is modeling bad behavior. Are you willing to stop this?
Yes.